So anyway, yeah, no, a friend of mine, she got out of her radio stuff about a decade ago or so, and she had like a 50-foot freestanding tower up, a Wilson Shooting Star antenna. She was into radio since like around 1971, and she gave me a bunch of radios. She called me up one day. She says, "Hey Joe, would you be interested in a bunch of radios, like for nothing, and microphones and stuff?" I says, "Yeah, sure." And one of them was this radio here.
Yeah, well, so far so good. Sounding better this whole time. You are pushing 5 to 7 units on my end here.
Okay, 5 to 7. Okay, I'm on my IMAX. Am I in the IMAX 2000? Yeah, I'm on the IMAX 2000.
Yeah, so yeah, 5 to 7 is what you're swinging anyways on your normal talking. And as far as audio goes, the audio is good.
Okay, that's good to know. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move the clarifier just to see if this makes a difference, because I'm pretty sure it's unlocked. So let's go down. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did that make a difference?
It sure did.
Okay, so it is unlocked. Just making sure. Okay. I haven't used it for a long time.
But it seems to be good in that 12 o'clock position, because I'm on my 12 o'clock position as best as I can see, where it's got those tiny little dot at the very front. Doesn't even have a line on the thing, but it is facing exactly midway up.
Yeah, your radio sounds good, man. Your audio, I mean, I hope mine sounds half as good as yours. Your audio sounds just killer good.
Yeah, but you're dropping off there again for some reason.
So I wonder if that's the radio, or maybe it's the microphone.
So I say if you put your stock mic from the other radio on and talk for a little while and see if it happens again, then it's the radio. If it doesn't, then it's probably the mic.
Okay, I'm going to try that. I wired this mic up myself. So anyway, let me do that. Okay, so hang on a bit, and then we're going to go to a, I'll just put a stock desk mic on. I got a Radio Shack stock desk mic.
Yeah, 10-4. It's best to use something standard and always good.
Actually, I actually have a stock handheld too. I can put that in. Hang on. I'll do the stock handheld Radio Shack desk mic, okay?
Handheld radio desk mic?
I mean, sorry. Handheld mic. I do have a desk mic here, a stock Radio Shack desk mic. It's not preamplified, but I do actually have a stock handheld mic I'll plug in.
Roger that.
Okay, let's grab this. And plug this in here. Okay, we got the stock microphone in. Can you hear me?
Oh, you're cutting in and out.
Oh, is that right, eh? So this is the stock microphone. Interesting. Okay, hang on.
Doesn't seem to like that one. Maybe there's a bad connection somewhere.
Okay, hang on. Huh. Then we try the stock desk mic. Okay, how's this?
Okay, well that sounds good. Go ahead and give her some modulation.
Okay, so this is a Radio Shack desk mic I bought in the 1970s, and it is a late 1970s. It's a realistic desk mic, but not amplified.
Is it the same style of desk mic with the square base and the square head?
This one's got a square base and kind of a square, kind of long head, but it's not a preamp.
Okay, well, so far so good. It's sounding good. It's different. It's a little bit more hollow and tinnier, almost like if you were to turn the clarifier to make some a little bit higher on the high end, but it definitely has a good, unique sound to it, very classic.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it is working then. Yeah, I bought this new when I was just a kid, so not an expensive microphone. I used to like the preamp ones they had there, the desk mics, but I never did get one of those. But a lot of people did have them. They seem to work pretty good too. So does this, would you say, sounds better than the Astatic desk mic I had on here? Or is this maybe about the same? You say it's a little tinnier, but is it as loud?
It is up there as far as audio. It definitely has higher tone to it. It's not as bassy. But I think I like the first preamplified microphone overall as far as sound quality. Just as my preference. I don't like some of those weird, funky ones that sound like your voice is distorted for it, you know.
No, I know what you mean. So maybe the battery could be old in it too. You know, if it's cutting out or something. Maybe it's just because I haven't used it in probably 2 years.
Well, that's definitely could be a possibility. When the batteries are kind of at that middle point, they do start messing up quite a lot.
Yeah, so that's what it might be, Steve. I really like the desk mic. It's good. I remember I had a bit of a time wiring it up, but it worked. It seemed when I did hook it up, I did get some radio reports a couple of years ago for this radio, and it so far so good. So I'll plug that one back in. Okay, I'll plug in the Astatic 878DM, and I'm gonna try turning it up a little bit too and see if it makes a difference.
All right.
Okay, we're back on the Astatic 878DM.
Yeah, see, I like that. It sounds louder than the other radio. The other microphone, it sounded a little more clear but hollow at the same time, but this one really pushes your voice out more.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, grab my screen. These are weird desk mic, these Astatic ones. You figure it'd have a controller on the top, right? But it's got like the same thing as the D104 Lollipop, where you put a screwdriver in the bottom of it.
Well, usually once you set it, you don't have to mess with it, right?
No, so this is all the way up, okay? I turned it all the way up. Is that a difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I can barely hear you.
No way. Is that right, eh? Okay. Interesting. I'll turn it back down. That's really weird.
I can barely hear your voice.
Is that right, eh? So it's gone quiet.
Definitely putting a new battery in there, but those 9 volts, they're like $4 a piece these days.
They're a frickin' rip-off.
Yeah, now you're back up to loudness.
Okay, so when I turned it up, I kind of disappeared, but now I got it turned down to about halfway.
Yeah, maybe I'll obviously definitely try to check on the battery, but maybe there is a spot in turning the knob where it's the best. Can you see on your radio any differences in your meter when you're talking?
Let's just see. Well, the thing is, when I'm talking, my meter is barely moving, which is really weird. It's like it's just moving like a needle wind. So there's something must be wrong with the meter.
Yeah, you've dropped half of your signal. But yeah, if your meter's not like with my 458, when I key up, it goes red, and then the needle bounces up into the red as I'm talking.
Yeah, my other one does that, but this one doesn't. So there's something up with it. Yeah, no, it's barely moving about 2 needle widths.
What about AM? We want to go to channel 40 and try AM?
That's a good idea. Okay, let's do it. Okay, hey Steve, did you copy?
Yep, I got a copy on your AM station.
Okay, so now when I key up, the needle actually moves up like it's supposed to. It's gone to it's around 4 anyway.
Oh man, this AM is so different. I do not like it anymore.
No, I shoot skip on AM once in a while, but on usually channel 11, and I go through the band, just kind of fish for it. But yeah, so it's between 4 and 5 when I'm keying up now. So it actually does move on AM, and it doesn't really on sideband.
Well, your signal's good. The audio's not the best. It makes you sound nasally.
Is that right, eh? So is the signal, what, like maybe 3 or 4?
No, your signal here is pushing right up to 9 solid.
Okay, so it's funny. It works on and on AM. Okay, okay, interesting. But yeah, I know. Well, it's the difference between listening to AM radio station and FM. FM always sounds better. So it's a difference between sideband and AM, right? Sideband is just clear.
Yeah, there's something going on. I would definitely try putting a better battery in there, because if that's not the issue, then something else is going on, because all the way through that transmission there, you were going from high down to nothing, up to high, down to nothing.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So it could be the battery. I'll have to test it. I'll take the battery out when I'm done, and I'll put it on the tester, and the battery's good, then there's something in the radio maybe.
Yeah, that or in the connection when you're holding down the mic button.
Could be, yeah. And I bought this microphone new too. But they're expensive. It was over $100 for this stupid thing.
I'm surprised the handheld Radio Shack mic didn't work, because those are usually solid with no issues.
I'm really surprised too. I didn't think I had anything wrong with that one. That's really, really bizarre. I mean, actually, you know what? I do have another one plugged into my 452. I'm going to take it out. It's a stock handheld, and I'll plug it in.
Yeah, give that one a try, because I've got two Radio Shack, my handheld mics here that they look mint, but they don't work on any of my radios. There's something wrong with them.
Okay, so hang on a sec. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take it off the 452, which is my very first radio, and that's the original microphone with that radio when I got it back then. So I've never had an issue with the mic, so hopefully it'll work on this radio. So just hang on a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna go and plug it back in. All right, radio testing time, folks. Okay, so that one doesn't work very well, but oh shoot, does that have? Hey, Steve.
Yeah, we got you in there, still pushing up to 9 on the scale.
Okay, my bad. This actually isn't the stock microphone when I got to it. This is called a noise canceling microphone. It's a handheld.
Okay, yeah, it's not sounding very good either. It's kind of clunky, and your modulation isn't always there.
Yeah, it's got a really crappy one of those 7-volt batteries in it.
Oh yeah, those things aren't very reliable. I got a couple of those too. They were good. Like if it was brand new with a good battery in it, those things were great. But as they get older, they're not very reliable.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. So the battery's probably hoopered. And I remember those batteries being really expensive too. It's a funny little 7-volt.
Yeah. I was always buying. Hey, did you get the 12-volt that I suggested? You can go to the dollar store and get the 12-volt. That's pretty much the same size.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me that. Yeah, and it'd fit in there, wouldn't it? I should do that. It'll fit in there too.
Yeah, they do, and it does seem to make a difference on the amount of voltage, because I've been doing it for umpteen years like that, because those 7-volts that you used to buy from Radio Shack were like $20 for, and they're just earphone watch batteries stacked up inside. You know, what a ripoff.
Total ripoff. Yeah, there's actually a dollar store at Cowichan Commons. Yeah, near the Big O, right? I've been in there before. They probably sell them there.
Maybe. You gotta look around. It might be one of those things where one store has batteries like that, none of the other ones ever do.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, good old Radio Shack. The days are gone. You know, when I was up in Alaska in May, man, there I saw Radio Shack.
Funny, I got two sitting right here in front of me of those noise canceling microphones.
Yeah, it's black, and it noise canceling with preamp. This one's noise canceling with preamp.
Yep, little red button in the front that you press. Oh, hey, this one still has juice.
Yeah, this one, you know what? There's no red light coming on there, no juice. Yeah, this one's pretty old too. I've had this thing a long time. It's got a dial on it from 0 to 10. So it is a preamp noise canceling mic. So anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I have to figure out what's wrong with this. Could be the microphone, could be the battery and the Astatic. We'll see. But anyway, at least the radio does kind of work.
This one has a 7-volt battery in it, and it's yellow.
Mine does too. Oh my God, so does mine. I'm looking at it right now. I took the cover off the back. Made by Everready. It's yellow.
I'm going to test the voltage on this because it still lit up the red light, so it might have power still after all these years.
That's crazy. Maybe I have some sitting around. I'm going to have to look in my drawers here. I got a whole bunch of crap here in the radio room. That's crazy. I don't know, man, if it's been in there for 30 years. Maybe it has been this thing.
quite enough to run the microphone too much longer. It's at about 5 point something volts, but this thing is in mint condition. It's clean and it doesn't have any corrosion on it.
No, neither does this one. So I don't know. Will this microphone actually operate without the battery or not? It says if this battery must still have juice in it then.
Some of the preamplified microphones won't run unless they have power to them. So when the battery's dead, you can't even use it as a stock mic.
That's what I thought, because I have the other old school handheld preamp as well. It had a 7-volt battery in it, but it wasn't the noise canceling. It was the brown one, you know. I do have a 9-volt battery here too, a new one.
Well, that's good because that one's struggling.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go test the battery in that preamp desk mic and see. I'm gonna actually take it in the house. I'm gonna sign off pretty quick here, get something to eat, and then I'm gonna see maybe the battery's hoopered in that 878DM, because like I say, it's been sitting around for a long time, and I think when batteries get old, they're just eventually going to die off, even if you don't use them, right?
Yeah, for sure. They've only got a certain life left in them.
So I think that's the problem. I haven't used the microphone in 2 years. It's just been sitting in there, so probably a good idea for me to actually take the battery out of it so it doesn't go corrosion.
I mean, if that's the case, and that's the only thing wrong with it, then that's good. You know, simple mic swap, and you got, you know, still good radio to use, then it seems to be okay on both AM and sideband.
Yeah, it's amazing shape too. Like, it's in mint shape. She bought the thing new. She had a lot of radios. She used to run her Cobra GTL 2000, Marilyn. Her name was Marilyn. She just lived down the road from me. You might have talked to her.
I haven't seen a whole lot on there recently, but I did hear that Linton is moving out of country, and he's looking to sell off a bunch of his stuff.
Oh, is that right, eh? Yeah, Marilyn got out of it a while back. She went into the Brinkworthy retirement place there, but yeah, some guy came and took down her tower, her freestanding tower, took the beam, her coax, everything, man. It looked like a moonraker up there. I drive by it all the time. She had it up for years.
Yeah, you wonder where all that stuff goes, you know, if it is being used somewhere else, because I don't see much on the island anymore. I mean, I've scooped up pretty much most of it wherever I delivered for Amazon. I talked to everybody I saw with an antenna, and the only ones that are left up that are visible to the eye are the ones that people don't want to get rid of, or they say, oh, I might hook it up one day.
Well, I look for antennas too, and I was driving through Nanaimo the other day, and off to the side of the highway, and I know I've seen it before, is a real tall tower with a 4-element flat side Yagi on it.
Yeah, there's quite a few ham guys around, and usually those guys is what you see for antennas.
That's what it was. It was definitely a ham antenna for sure, I could tell. So, but yeah, there's not as many as there used to be. When I was younger, there was antennas all over the place.
Every time somebody passes on and they sell the house, that stuff's left on it, they take that stuff down, or somebody gets rid of it. Just like with, you know, Bobby had 2 antennas up there, and he has a 5/8 wave, and actually Grant from Nanaimo had been borrowing him his Antron 99, and we couldn't get in there to remove it. The land guy there who runs that place said, no, I'll deal with everything, nobody's allowed on site, and he threw everything out.
Oh, that's ignorant, man. What a jerk. That's so stupid. You guys could have taken it.
Well, I don't know, like, it was only a month afterwards, right? And, you know, we're trying to organize. We all have lives and work too, right? I got his radios luckily out of his trailer before they said that we couldn't come by. But, you know, I was more than willing to help out remove junk and take stuff away. But, you know, it has to be on our time. And he just wanted it all gone and out of the way and to move on kind of thing, and maybe get someone else in there. I don't know.
What a waste, man. Bob would have wanted you guys to have the antenna. It's too bad that they do stuff like that, eh? It's a shame. Yeah, his 5/8 wave worked really good. I think it was a Radio Shack one.
Yeah, it was the old one from the 70s there. He had it for quite a long time, and it worked good. And like I said, the Antron 99 wasn't even his.
Yeah, no, that was, yeah, that's ignorant, man. Yeah, those 5/8 waves were good. My first antenna was a half wave ground plane, 3 ground planes on the bottom, and worked pretty good.
I know. I stopped by a house in Nanaimo a while ago today. Somebody that I've been trying to get an old antenna from, good condition. I'm pretty sure it was a 5/8 wave. The ground radials were straight. The main shaft all the way up was straight, clean, like it wasn't covered in gunk. And these people had been there for I don't know how many years. They weren't using it. I have their radio in front of me sitting here, an old 40 channel AM. But, you know, we couldn't get organized to come take it down off the roof. They're like, oh, well, we're getting the roof replaced, so when we do that, we'll have it taken down. And when I went there today, I kind of remembered talking to them that, yeah, I saw them last year, and they said that it was already taken down when the roof got replaced, and it's gone.
Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, no, Marilyn, actually, the girl here down the road from me, she sold everything, like her tower and her beam antenna and her rotor and everything. And then she sold her Cobra 2000. And then the rest of the radios she had, she just gave to me, which I think was pretty cool because, you know, the other ones are just so-so. But, you know, one of them was a Midland. And then there was the Cobra. And then there's some other ones. And then this is the one I really liked was the 458. That was good radio, that one.
I mean, the one I have here is a nice radio too, but, you know, it needs to go in for repairs. The clock doesn't work so well. There's a permanent gate on the screen. The lights have gone out in the background. The frequency drifts, and then you got to clarify it in after it warms up. But, I mean, it still transmits and receives good, but it's the small things, right?
It needs a good tune-up, and then it'll be in good working order. Just like this radio, I'm sure it probably needs a tune-up. I mean, this is an old radio, so I still give it credit. It's at least still working, and it's, you know, like I say, half a century old pretty much.
Well, they definitely need to be used, otherwise they break down.
Yeah, so I better use this one more. So I'm going to start, maybe I'll talk local on this one now. I want to start using more, and then I got my other 458 too. I can't neglect that, the one that I actually bought when I was a kid. So that one works really good. AM and everything else in it. So, but like I say, this one's got the lowers in it, and the other one's got the uppers.
That's kind of funny because you can get both of those uppers and lowers in radios.
I know, it's weird that they put the uppers in that one and the lowers in this one when they could do both.
Yeah, how are those radios going to talk to each other now?
I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's like, holy cow. I mean, yeah, he said, you're good up to 27805, the guy that put them in mine, right? And I really didn't know much about lowers then. And then, you know what? It was about a year later. It would have been 1981. I went to Tricom Electronics where I used to live. He says, no, we'll put some lowers in there. So I took my 452 in and my TRC 452 AM 40 channel, my first radio, and he put the lowers in it for me. And this little AM radio goes down to 26535.
That band, yeah, that's pretty normal. Actually, sometimes you don't even get all the way down that far. You usually are lacking about 10 or 15 channels when you go to the lower side.
Yeah, that's right. But my big radio here, my RCI 2980, it goes from 24 to 32, everything. And same with the RCI 2970. But yeah, these other radios here, yeah, you're probably going to be missing a few things. The radio in my truck, the MPL5, goes up to 28 to 35 or 265.
That's a good chunk. Usually it stops before 28.
Yeah, no, mine goes way up. Charged me $30 to put him in too. That was that would have been in 81. Bought the radio new in 79. Man, I was getting some really bad electrical static in here. I pushed the noise blanker in, totally gone.
Nice. No, it's working good. And yeah, when you get up to the higher channels, you got to have a tuner. Like, once you start getting 15 channels away from where your radio's set, it's too far away from your SWR that it really starts getting pointless unless you got a tuner.
Yeah, and that's why I got that MFJ IntelliTuner automatic. I use it. And somebody says, well, why do you have to tune your antenna? Well, because sometimes I'm a long way up from 40 and it needs to be tuned.
It's not too bad if you're running the normal 4 to 12 watts, right? Like, you can go up there and talk, but not too terribly long, because once you start getting up over the 2, 2.5, into the 3 in the red, then you got to have the tuner. And if you're running power, yeah, you go 5 channels up and down from what your SWR set, and you need a tuner.
Well, it's hard on the finals, right? I mean, yeah, you're going to end up frying something, and I don't want to be doing that. So, no, the tuner works good. I got me down to nearly a really low match, but anyway, like 1-to-1 something, right? It's way down there, so it definitely helps. I do have my radio tuned, my antenna, the beam, 27.285 to 27, maybe 500 something, or 505. Then after that, it starts to get a bit higher, so I have to use the tuner.
Yeah, well, and the newer antennas too, they're a little more broad